Hey everybody, what's happening? Son of a silver stacker here. In today's numismatic news and information for the 8th day of August, 2022, I'd like to welcome you over to Good Morning to You with Tiny Numismatics number 200. See how I didn't even invite you to APMEX first? That's how important this is. Look at all the 8s in there. That must be important. Now, let's head over to APMEX and check out those spot prices. It looks like gold is, well, either up or down at this point. Looks like it's up 10 cents, 17.8520. Silver up 21 cents to 20.34. Platinum up 420 to 954.90, and palladium up $47.80 to 2217.50. Now let's head over here to Numismatic News. They got an article written by Numismatic News staff, July 28, 2022. And that was over, what, 2 weeks ago now, maybe? American Liberty available in silver. That's right. And as I was doing a little bit of homework for this particular coin, I stumbled across a few things that I thought was interesting that I'd like to share with you. Now, here we go. Collectors who are fans of the 2021 high relief gold coin honoring American Liberty will have the opportunity to add a silver piece to their collection. The 2022 American Liberty silver medal, with the same design as last year's coin, will become available for the United States Mint on August 18, which is in 10 short days from now, okay? Now, the American Liberty program, that it is a program, offers modern interpretations of the concept, exploring the theme beyond the classical tradition of portraits of the allegorical liberty. Now, the latest design is what the Mint calls a bold and breathtaking representation of the determination and power of the passion for American liberty. That's right. That's huge. Now, this medal, composed of 1 troy ounce of 3/9 fine silver, has an obverse design that features wild American Mustang horse bucking off a Western-style saddle, evoking the throwing off of the yoke of the British rule during the American Revolution. The horse is centered on a rising sun. Inscriptions are Liberty and 2022, and I think that is important there. The reverse depicts a close-up view of the eagle. The inscriptions is the United States of America. Now, metal price is $75. Mintage and the product limits are set to 75,000 pieces. Now, there's no household order limit, and it says purchase here when available on the 18th. Now, let's go over to the United States Mint, and we'll check this particular piece out. Here we go. Now, oof, man, I'll tell you, it's a beautiful piece. And I've been on the fence with it, and I think I'm gonna have to get one of these. They're just so amazing. I'm busting down, and I think I need this. And it's a metal, but I think what makes this really special is that imagery. It's just incredible. It really is. $75, mintage limit 75,000, no household order limit. And let's kind of compare and contrast to the gold coin that this is this is a rendition of it. So here we go. Now, this was available last year at American Liberty 2021. That was the high relief gold coin. And now the difference here, as I've spotted, now we're going to show you here, is that the horse, right, that's the device. We're going to call that device, and we got the lettering here, is that you see the device is actually over the lettering here and maybe just touching or kissing the L here and the Y here as well. Well, let's check it out on the silver. Okay, so at least clearly under here, not touching here, not touching here. Now, let's go to the sunbeams. There's 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 there, and then the remaining 3. Here, you can't really see the sunbeams going there underneath the rear legs of the horse, and you can kind of make one out here under the front hooves of that horse. Well, let's check out the gold one, completely covered. And this one, you can kind of make out that sun ray here. So they're definitely different. As you can see, the date is not here like the 2022 is. It's over here, 2021. But what I'd like to show you here is this particular side of this medal. Yeah, there you go. And there it is. That is a stunner. Now, look at this. It has a P mint mark. And I was wondering, how many medals actually have a mint mark? Okay, because it seems like there aren't many. So here we go. Mint and mint mark. So there's the mint and the mint mark. Philadelphia Mint and P for the medal. And I was looking at all of the American Liberty silver medals, and they all seem to have a mint mark and a date. Okay, and I thought to myself, well, let's go back to the United States Mint schedule, okay, for 2022, and determine, which medals have a mint mark and which do not, which medals have a date and which do not. Okay. Now, here we are under the medals, and honestly, the way the Mint's website works, there may or may not be medals that show or do not show up when I sort this. So not my website, so if I sort it and there's product missing, it's on them, not me. I do apologize. So here we go. We're under medal, and we are looking at the ones that came out for 2022, and there's 10 of them here. And this particular medal, I believe, was the Philadelphia Now, James Knox, Polk Presidential Silver Medal, doesn't really say a mint on there, but I believe they could be minted anywhere at that point if that's the case, right? So Zachary Taylor, Presidential Silver Medal, doesn't say which mint it's from, but here we go, U.S. Navy 2.5-ounce silver medal, minted in Philadelphia. However, there's no mint mark on this particular 2.5-ounce silver medal, nor any of the Armed Forces 2.5-ounce silver medals. I don't know that there'll be one on the 1-ounce ones as well. So let's look at this. Zachary Taylor. Moving on quickly because there is no mint mark, there is no date. All right. U.S. Marine Corps, 2.5-ounce silver medal, no date, no mint mark. Now, Millard Fillmore. This is really interesting. And this is what really got my attention, okay? S813 and SAF1. Look at this. Look at this. Now, we have 2 medals here, and this is out of 10 from 2022 this year, that are minted in San Francisco. And it isn't very often, folks, that we even get a heads up on the presidential silver medals being minted anywhere, as you can see here, and going back in time. The United States Mint doesn't really ever mention what mint the presidential silver medal. So I think maybe this particular information could be a typo. But if it is minted in San Francisco, does it make it more special than all the other ones? And, well, is there going to be a mint mark on there? No, absolutely not. Because check this out. I'm going to show you real quick here. $65. And we go down to Privy Mark non-mint and mint mark. Not applicable. Not even going to happen, right? So going back to 2022. So it doesn't say San Francisco, but it does on the Mint's website. Now, what's even more interesting is the United States Air Force, okay, 1-ounce silver medal will also be minted in San Francisco as well. And you're probably thinking, well, what's the big deal? What's the deal? Who cares? It's just San Francisco Mint, yeah? Well, normally the San Francisco Mint doesn't really do medals, okay? So let's check out medals and San Francisco when we search. Okay, there's 2 from 2022. Let's keep on keeping on. Let's see here. What's this? This is the 2021 product schedule, and I have medals brought up, and there are 6 of them. Okay, let's find out which ones were minted in San Francisco. Oh, there we go. Coin and Chronicle said George Herbert Walker Bush, and it was the San Francisco medal there. Silver medal anyway. Now let's go to 2020, and we'll go medal and San Francisco, and we have no products from San Francisco in medals for 2020. Let's go back, way back, and go to 2019. We'll see here medal. And we do have those presidential silver medals with no mint mark, no mint. So we're going to go San Francisco here. So there we are, 2019, 0 products from the San Francisco Mint. However, we did get a medal that year, okay, from Philadelphia, and that was the American Liberty 2019 High Relief Silver Medal. Okay, so the last time we had an American Liberty Silver Medal was 2019, and it was this one right here. I want to show you. Bam, there it is, $175. Now, I believe it was 2.5-ounce, and it was the first 2.5-ounce medal ever produced by the United States Mint. And after that, as you can see, they're doing 2.5-ounce Armed Forces medals, yeah? So that's pretty cool, and that's just a beautiful, beautiful medal, no doubt about it. Gorgeous design, has a year and a mint mark, okay? So clearly, there was a pattern. I noticed that all the American Liberty silver medals had a mint mark and a year, while the presidential silver medals did not. So here we are, 2018. I'm going to keep it going with the medals and these mint. Look at that. We have 1, and I believe the medal set here was from San Francisco. So we're here at 2018. Let's check out 2017 here. And well, actually, there was a bunch of products, probably about 3 or 4. Well, maybe not 4, but I think there was at least, let's see, it was 17XA, which was the gold coin. 17XB was the silver. And then I think 17XC, I'm not familiar with that. I don't remember what that was. And then 17XD was that 4-coin American Liberty silver medal set. That's incredible. And what's really interesting about that silver medal set, and let me go ahead and unclick that here, because I'll tell you, it is a gorgeous set. And I looked at the price of that, and it's just so remarkably low. I was like, that's kind of a bummer. So there's 17XB, that's the silver. Let's see if I find. There's 17XC, that is the uncirculated enhanced set. Okay, and then the 17XD. Yep, there we go. American Liberty 225th anniversary silver 4-medal set, and that's a multi-mint, right? You got Denver, Philadelphia, San Francisco, and West Point. So there you go, right there. That is it. It was $199. And like I said about these American Liberties, they have a date and a mint mark. Okay, there's the 2017. and there are mint marks on these as well. So there's the Philadelphia, the San Francisco, the Denver, and the West Point. I'll tell you, one of the things that really shocked me is that these sets are really inexpensive at this point, okay? And that got me to thinking, what are the prices of these American Liberty silver medals? I mean, do they really go up in value? Are they really worth flipping? You know, me personally, you buy this because you think it's beautiful, not to flip it. And if you are flipping it, good luck. That's awesome. I hope you are able to make some money on this. It is a gorgeous medal, no doubt about it. I really love the design, but like I said, something's going on with the interesting. Like I said, if you're flipping it, good luck. If you're not, you're keeping it, holding it because you think it's beautiful. Absolutely, probably the best reason to own it. And the partner of it, this one here, I mean, if you own that one, you might as well own the silver one, I would think. Gosh, it's so beautiful. Wow. So let me get to the plus ones today. But if anybody else notices anything about these medals having dates and mint marks and the presidential silver medals, especially that one from this year concerning the, oh, what am I looking at here? I'm sorry, I'm all over the map. This one here in San Francisco, the presidential silver medal depicting Millard Fillmore. If this is the first time they have mentioned a mint, and it would be San Francisco, does this do anything to that value of this silver medal, or does it not matter at all because, well, it doesn't have any mint mark, right? So a lot of questions there. And why would they even start putting the mint mark on there if it didn't matter? Or at least not the mint mark, but at least why would they mention the mint? So many questions. Now up to the plus ones today. Did you know that a good friend is like a four-leaf clover? Hard to find and lucky to have. Which reminds me, yeah, here we go. This is Bill Withers. Lean on me at 95.9 KOIN, Coin News Network Radio. Yeah, lean on me. You know how to do it. Now, check this out. Here we go. Now, did you hear about the two people who stole a calendar? They each got 6 months. Yeah, they sure got 6 months. So there it is, folks. I want to thank you all for watching. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you're hearing, please subscribe to the channel. It's free. Son of a silver stacker.